You're alive?
Nothing's getting past you, mate. Where's Skylar?
I cannot tell you that.
Can't or won't?
Miss Sinclair's present whereabouts are classified. So, did you kill the bastard?
No. Not yet.
It takes a hard heart and a steady hand to face a man like Derker. They should have sent a real soldier.
Too bad you were too busy wanking off in church. Tell Bishop this isn't over. Dierker'll be taking a dirt nap this time next week. I think it's time I got back to Paris. Veronique is probably worried sick about me.
Where have you been?
At the beach.
Is that seaweed on your collar?
I got a bit homesick. Started swimming back to Ireland. Till I remembered something I had to tell you.
What was that?
You're a bold lass, Veronique. Bollocks like brass boulders you have. And you're old enough to know your mind. I won't say otherwise.
Is that your idea of an apology?
If it'll do.
Well, pleasure indeed, ma petite. I have been saving this bottle for very special occasion. Sean, I did not know you were back.
Aye. Just in time for happy hour. Or did you have another rare pleasure in mind?
I'm afraid we are short on glasses.
I'll go dig one up.
Enjoying the spoils of war, are we? Struggle must be going well.
The resistance grows stronger every day. Last night we were contacted by another cell on the west side of the city. They want to join us.
You trust these people?
Not yet. But we cannot pass up the chance to forge an alliance. Actually, I was hoping you would look into it for me.
I can see you're busy here.
To reach the Western District, one must pass through security checkpoints. My face is well known to the Nazis. Veronique offered to go in my place.
I'm sure she did. But I'll go just the same. I'll need transit papers.
Santos can get forged travel documents. I'm sure you can work something out.
Tell Veronique I'll take a rain check on that drink.
Sean, where have you been? I've been looking all over the city for you. If you're back in Paris, come find me at the garage behind the Belle de Nuit. Vittore.
Oh, the good men are married.
When I heard you were back, I prayed that this vendetta of yours was finished. Your eyes tell me it is not.
Dierker's still breathing.
So what? Would you trade your own life for his?
Aye, gladly.
Then you are a fool. Only gravediggers profit from such madness.
Jules is owed a debt. I'd see it paid in full.
This isn't about Jules. Have you forgotten why you had to flee Ireland in the night? Have you forgotten what happened to your father? You, of all people, know the price of revenge. How much it costs the people we love. I took you into my home. Made a better life for you. You have no right to throw it away.
I can't turn away now. I've made my choice. I'm sorry, Vittore. You'll have to live with that.
Dios mío! It's Lazarus! Back from the dead. My friends in Laura told me about your little balloon adventure. You must be part bird or part fish to be standing here talking to me now.
What about me Irish luck?
No one's that lucky.
My friends tell me you can get forged travel papers.
Ah, I see. The hero of Illet still has you running his errands, eh? Why not pick up his laundry while you're at it?
Oh, that's fucking funny. You're gonna be picking up your own teeth in about 10 seconds.
Tranquilo. Luke mentioned that you might be stopping by. Your papers have been prepared. Quality workmanship. Not cheap.
Put it on Luke's tab.
You Irish have a brilliant sense of humor. I'm running a business here. You want to talk to me? Talk business.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Santos. Just tell me what you want.
Ah, That is more like it. You see, I cannot tolerate competition. Why would the crowd soldiers buy cigarettes and booze from me when they could get them cheaper from the army?
Maybe you should try dressing up in a clown suit, hand out free balloons with every pack of smokes.
Maybe I should hire a badass Irishman to blow up the German supply trucks.
That'll work too.
A German supply convoy stopped to make repairs not far from here. The trucks are, as you say, sitting ducks.
I'll handle it. And you'll have those papers ready when the job's done.
Claro que sí. I'll see you soon.
There's a lot of spare fuel lying about. With a disguise and some explosives, I could light the whole place up. There's more than one way to skin a cat.
There.
Well, that was easy. Your competition has been royally banjaxed. Those supply trucks shan't trouble you again.
All is fair in business as well as war, no? To be honest, sometimes I cannot tell the difference.
I'll have those papers now.
Ah, yes, the papers. I'm afraid we have a very tiny problem there. It's a trivial matter. A small additional payment should cover it.
What's this bollocks? We had a deal.
Yes, of course. However, the price of forged papers has gone up. I blame it on the bad economy. Too many rules, too many soldiers with guns. How do they expect an honest man to make a living in this city?
I'm just about at the end of my rope, Santos. Tell me how much it'll cost to get those papers. If I don't like the number, they're gonna be fishing you out of the river with a fucking boat hook.
Ay, ay, ay. Just bring me the money. Then go get yourself laid, Irishman. It's not healthy walking around with all that pent-up aggression. You see, that wasn't so hard, was it? Here are your new travel papers. Just show them to the guards at the Nazi checkpoint.
These had better be the real McCoy.
Why would I want to get you killed, Irishman? You are my best customer!
Finally, I can relax.
I'm here to deliver a message from Luke.
Save your breath. I don't know you from Adam, and I won't discuss business with strangers. For all I know, you could be talking to the Gestapo.
No, but I'm sure they'd love to have a chat with me.
If you want to deal with us, you'll first have to prove you can be trusted.
All right then. What'll it take to convince your people that Luke and I are on the level?
Excuse me, young man. Is that how you address a lady? I don't believe I caught your name.
Sean Devlin. Begging your pardon, Mom.
And I am the Lady Margot Bonheur. I've heard of you, Irishman. Tell me, are these stories true?
I suppose that depends on who's talking.
The Germans are talking, Monsieur Devlin. The local authorities have taken a great interest in your activities.
How would you know that?
One of my people placed wiretaps on the phones at the local Gestapo headquarters.
Must be a clever chap.
Indeed. Joseph Breiman is one of our most valuable agents. Last night he was arrested. I fear he will not hold out long under questioning. He is not a brave man.
What if I were to make other arrangements for this man, Bryman? Would that settle your doubts as to me and my friends?
Yes, but it won't be easy. Bryman is being held under close watch. You may need to create a distraction. Explosives, perhaps.
Aye, or a disguise.
Yes. In the right uniform, you could walk yourself right out of the detention. But if the guards suspect an escape, they will kill you both.
Don't you worry, Mom. I'll bring your boy home in one piece.
Halt! Sperrgerät! Gehen Sie...
Stop that!
Auf sie! Mit
Halt! Sperrgerät! Gehen Sie woanders lang!
There's our man now.
Who are you?
Margot sent me. Stay close and keep your head down.
sind auf unserer Seite!
Er will fliehen!
Goodness.
So what's a German like you doing, working against his own side?
They are not my side. Under Nazis, the blood running through my veins is a death sentence.
How did you get into this game?
I was studied as a radio engineer at Heidelberg. My family fled when the Nazis seized power. I ended up here.
And so you joined the French resistance?
It seems the only sensible thing to do.
Sensible. That's rich.
We are men without countries, you and I. But not men without souls, yeah, Irishman?
If you say so. Today ain't Sunday, Granny.
Devlin! It's so good to see you, my friend.
Likewise. What's the score?
The Nazis have located one of our safe houses in the countryside. A place where we hide the women and children from the Gestapo. They are dialing the house's coordinates into the siege gun.
Can you warn them?
9. There isn't time.
Then we'll have to do the job quick.
Take these. You're going to need a powerful explosive charge to destroy the gun.
Achtung! Achtung! Einsatzbereitschaftsprotokoll ist aktiviert. 10 Minuten bis zum Abschuss. Beginn Flugbahnjustierung.
Come on, you fucking poofter!
Bis zum Abschuss.
Er wird sterben!
I need to slot that technician before he pulls the trigger.
Das ist ja wie auf dem Rummelplatz!
Minuten. Rückstoßsitzung. Beginn letzter Überprüfung. Noch 7 Minuten.
This ist das Tor! Der Feind schießt auf uns!
Zum Abschuss. Kreuzstocksystem Überprüfung beendet. Hydraulikpumpen aktiviert.
A little time. Where's Skylar?
Miss Sinclair is away on business. She sends her warmest regards.
Right then. I don't like you, and I trust you even less. I'm only here because of what you said about Jules. If this is one of your tricks, we're about to find out just how blue that blood of yours is.
I must confess I find your candor most refreshing, Mr. Devlin. In my line of work, honesty is the rarest of vices. Secrets are the currency of my profession. Your friend Jules was killed to protect a rather important secret. Did you know that?
Dierker thought we were working for you.
Perhaps, but Jules had to die in any case. He had seen too much, as did you.
The Doppelsieg factory. What's really going on up there?
Are you familiar with the concept of atomic fission?
I've never been one for poofy cocktails.
I'm sure the barman will be relieved. But it's beside the point. Your friend Jules was killed to protect the secrecy of certain enemy plans. Plans which are critical to the German war effort. I intend to shatter those plans and destroy the men behind them. How about it, Mr. Devlin? Up for another game?
Aye. What'll it be this time?
Miss Sinclair will return shortly to brief you on the next phase of the operation. If you can pull this one off, they'll give you the Victoria Cross.
Ooh. Is that some sort of medal?
The VC is my government's highest honor.
Then I'll know what to wipe me arse with.
Let's call it a case of scotch.
Now you're talking. Cheers.
A message for you.
Right. Thanks.
Sean, I'm delighted to hear that you'll be attending our little soiree. We have so much catching up to do. Be a dear and give me a ride to the party. I'll be waiting at the indicated address. Don't be late.
Fair day's labor for a fair day's pay.
We should have booked a hotel room.
Naughty boy. I don't typically mix business and pleasure, but sometimes I can't help myself. For a moment there I thought you were dead.
Not quite. But the bastards get an A for effort. If this isn't a social call, what are we talking about?
You're going to help us take a man from a train, then drive the train over a cliff.
Sounds like fun.
Ever blown up a bridge?
Not yet, but I'm a fast learner. Who's the punter?
Dr. Klaus Kessler, chief engineer for the Nazis' secret atomic weapons program, codenamed Volho.
The secret that got Jules killed.
You were practically on top of Kessler's lab when you were captured. Bloody bad luck. Poor Jules.
Bad luck for the fucking Krauts.
Nur eine Routinekontrolle. Die Papiere bitte. Ich muss Ihre Reisepapiere überprüfen. Sofort stehen bleiben. Ihre Papiere.
Guten Tag, gents. So what exactly is this? Kidnapping?
Defection. Dr. Kessler wants to switch sides. The Nazis will kill him before they let that happen.
So you want the Krauts to think he's already dead?
Spot on.
Beg your pardon.
Charges under the bridge where the structure looks weak.
And to trigger them?
The last charge goes on the tracks. It'll set off the rest when the train hits it.
Bleeding diabolical. I'll be right back. What a rocket! Some of these struts have seen better days. Takes the edge off, this does. Some of these struts have seen better days. Here we are. You think I'd get used to this? you are. Ah! How about here? Here we are. One more on the tracks now.
Bewegung! Los!
Here we go again.
Von der Seite an! Volltreffer! Schauen wir den Toten! Mist! Ist es mir zu heiß!
And that's that.
Schnappt ihn euch!
Wilcox is waiting for us at the train station. Let's get moving.
If Kessler is the crowd's golden goose, why risk sending him to France?
He's here to convert the Paris cyclotron for military use.
They couldn't send somebody else?
They did. The first engineer they sent died.
Oh, Jesus. Trouble. Saying?
The first engineer they sent died suddenly in his sleep.
How'd you hear?
I was lying next to him at the time.
I thought you didn't mix business. Oh, Jesus. Trouble.
Is just over there.
Halt! Ihre Papiere!
Le Führer accueille les citoyens de deuxième classe dans le Reich. Veuillez vous inscrire au bureau
Ich muss
politique.
Ihre Reisepapiere überprüfen. Danke.
About fucking time.
Make your report.
A train will be arriving shortly. The target's in a private car near the locomotive.
And the radio transmitter?
In the caboose.
You'll need to sever communications once you're aboard.
Shite. This is getting complicated.
I'll be waiting to pick you up near the bridge. Whatever happens, make sure that train reaches the river. Sean, if anything goes wrong, if you can't get Kessler out, kill him.
You tell Bishop to go and shite. I'll get your boy out, but I'll not be your damn trigger man. Now if you'll excuse me, I've a train to catch.
Das Gebäude da! Da klettert jemand rum!
Ich finde ihn. Kann nicht weit sein.
Getting close.
Make your report.
A train will be arriving shortly.
What is it you need?
Whatever
I'm on
happens...
it.
To conserve fuel oil. A chilly home saves German lives.
There it goes. Oh, Christ. Time to leg it. That's done it. Now to find the doctor.
Ich muss in Deckung gehen!
fucking train. Must be Kessler's car. Kessler, you in there? Hold tight. I'm coming back for you. Now for Kessler. There's no stopping us now. Running out of time. That bridge can't be far. You Kessler.
Bishop sent you? Are you working alone?
Aye.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Dr. Kessler.
Yeah?
Got your passport?
Yeah.
Put it in his pocket. Time to go!
No! No, please! Don't! Ah!
Watch where you...
Nicely done. Dr. Kessler, I presume? An honor to meet you. You've made a courageous decision. One day even your own country will thank you.
I'm not doing this for my country, or yours.
The crowds will be swarming all over this place. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Sean, I'm afraid there's been a change of plans.
What happened?
Our flight home has been cancelled. We'll need to stash Kessler somewhere in the city. At least until we figure out a way to get him out of the country.
I know a place. I'll drive. Before the crowds realize our boy wasn't on that train.
We estimate it will take the better part of a week to sift through the wreckage and identify the bodies. We'll be gone by then.
I'm afraid that is impossible. I'm not going anywhere without Maria.
Excuse me?
My daughter, General Eckhart, is holding her somewhere in Paris. He said he would let her go free once I finish building his instruments of death. When he learns what has happened, he'll kill her.
I'm sorry, Dr. Kessler. Your daughter was not part of the deal. I'll look into it once you're safely out of the country.
This is not a negotiation. Without Maria, the deal is off. I will slit my own wrists before I build bombs for your government.
Jesus, keep your knickers on, Doc. If your girl is here, we'll find her.
Ihre Papiere. Den Pass und die Reisepapiere. Alles oben.
So where is it that we're headed?
I'll give you a hint. How do you like your steak?
Bloody, of course. Are you asking me to dinner? You always did have awful timing.
Maybe later. But first we'll knock up a friend of mine. He can help us with Dr. Kessler.
And your friend is a chef?
I gather he fancies himself quite a renaissance man. I can't speak for his cooking, but he does live in a slaughterhouse.
You keep peculiar company, Devlin. Perhaps it's time you found a better class of friends.
Oh, I tried, believe me. But the classy folks will have nothing to do with me. Okay, Doc, we're almost there.
You know better than to bring strangers here.
Friends. They need a place to lay low for a few days.
This is not an hotel.
Nor a brothel.
Oh, feeling a touch homesick, are we, darling?
Ah, an English aristocrat. Does your father know you are here, girl?
I expect he's too busy buggering the chambermaids. We Sinclairs are always up for a bit of rough.
I'll vouch for her. And where are you? I'd mind me manners. She's got friends. Not the sort you want to cross.
What does that mean?
Do I have to fucking spell it out for you? She's a British agent.
Why have you come here?
You rubbed the lamp, Monsieur Godin, and voila! Here I am to grant your heart's desires.
You know who I am.
Of course. We know all about you. I've even read your awful books. My superiors in London are your biggest fans, Luke. They'd like to offer you their help.
What kind of help?
Oh, guns, medicine, radio equipment, whatever you require. In exchange for your cooperation in certain covert operations.
Ah, please excuse my poor hospitality, Lady Sinclair. Come, join us for a glass of wine. It seems we have much to discuss.
I should go see what's bothering Veronique.
She cannot be trusted.
Who? Skylar? I won't argue with that.
I never understood what you see in her.
Look, Skylar and I... Well, it's complicated. Is this really what you wanted to talk about?
No, of course not. Our friend Bryman has been listening in on German wire traffic. He tells me the whole city is buzzing about some scientist who went missing after some train accident.
You don't say.
It's time you told me what you've gotten yourself into.
It's safer if you don't know.
Do you not trust me?
Aye, and I need you to trust me. How goes the revolution?
We've got something special coming up. Something big.
Might as well tell me now. You Frenchies never could keep a secret.
Not yet. Soon. First, we gather our strength. I need to meet some friends of ours south of the river. We're going to need transit papers.
And you want me to pay a visit to the Spaniard?
You have a business arrangement, no?
Aye. But I can't say I trust the bastard.
Go see Santos, my friend. Find me once you have the papers.
I thought you might like to know that the chateau you passed on the train has been listed as a high-value target by British intelligence. If you make it out that way, we'll make it worth your while. Cheers, Skylar.
Tell your bosses they don't need to lose any sleep over that Nazi chemical plant.
Are you certain the target has been neutralized?
By the time the crowds finish picking up the pieces, this war will be long over.
Right then, I must admit, I've half a mind to refund the old man's 10 quid. Would you like to shove another boot up Jerry's arse?
It's good work if you can get it.
The Jerrys have established a rocket base at Chateau Chambeau. Aerial photos show long-range ballistic rockets and several advanced power generation units. London has authorized direct action. Gloves off. Anything goes on this one.
Nice day for a drive in the country. I'll head down to Chambord and take in some local colour.
Absolutely brilliant! You have been busy, Irishman. I hear many things. You should be more careful. For a man in your line of work, a reputation can be dangerous.
The same can be said of black marketeers who do business on both sides of the pitch.
I am a capitalist.
I don't give a pig's arse what you call yourself. I need transit papers to operate south of the river.
I see. And what business brings you to that part of our lovely city?
No business of yours.
You know how it works, Irishman. You do a favor for me, I do a favor for you.
Name your price then.
Excellent! I've got your new papers right here. Be careful down there, Irishman. You are headed for the most dangerous part of our beautiful city.
I got the transit papers. Now why don't you tell me what this is about?
We are going to meet a man called Duval Mingo. He's no patriot, but he hates the Nazis, and he commands the loyalty of the rebels south of the River Seine.
What's so important that you'd risk bringing together every rebel leader in the city?
I won't discuss it here. For now, I can only say that you play a key role in our plans, Sean.
I don't like being kept in the dark, Luke.
Then come with me. We will go meet this man Mingo, then we will discuss what comes next. We will rendezvous with Mingo at the Jardin du Plante. So, it seems I am not the only one getting into bed with the British Empire.
What's that supposed to mean?
The lovely Lady Sinclair is one dirty minx, eh? Veronique tells me the two of you are old friends.
Veronique has a weakness for idle gossip.
I am told English women are cold on the outside, but warm on the inside, no?
I thought you were meant to be a classy bloke.
Why don't we take Skylar and Veronique up to La Havre this weekend for a little wine tasting?
Isn't there still a war on?
All the more reason for some joie de vivre while we still can, huh?
I won't argue with that. Now we'll find out if Santos earned his fee.
Sie da! Halt! Ihre Papiere! Zeigen Sie mir Ihre Reisepapiere. Vielen Dank.
So, Shall we make it a foursome in La Havre? I'm sure Veronique would be delighted to have you and Skylar join us.
Don't count on it.
Oh, something I should know.
Looks like we're almost there. Thank God. This is the place.
Keep your eyes open. Something does not feel right.
Keep walking, Your Highness. These streets can be dangerous after dark.
Are you the one called Mingo?
Who is asking?
Luc Godin.
Ah, the big man himself. Come down to the penthouse to do a little slumming, hmm?
This isn't a social call. I have business to discuss.
Business requires trust. Trust must be earned.
That sword cuts both ways.
It is dangerous to meet in the open like this. You risk too much.
What's that?
Germans! It's a fucking ambush! Take cover!
Luke, over here! Get back in the fucking car!
I'm gonna need a car with a box seat.
Get us out of here! Hang on!
Report any subversive behavior to the nearest political bureau.
How did the crowds know we'd be here?
There must be a leak somewhere.
Don't look at me. This meeting was your idea.
Shut your traps, both of you! We're not out of this mess yet!
Looks like we lost him.
We need to get out of the open.
I told you it was not safe to meet like this. You would jeopardize the entire resistance with your foolish theatrics.
Enough! We need a place where we can talk, someplace secure.
My headquarters is not far from here.
Is it safe?
It is the one place in the city where Germans don't dare to tread. Even the Nazis fear to walk among the dead.
Christ, don't tell me it's another cemetery. I'm starting to get superstitious.
The oldest graveyard in the city, and a haven for fugitives since Roman times. We will be safe there.
Excellent. There's no delay. We have much to discuss.
Taught you how to drive.
What is your name, Irishman?
Devlin.
Well, Mr. Devlin, you're a resourceful man. Stick around after the meeting. I may have some work for you.
Ah, there's Sean. Let's get started. By now, most of you have seen these posted around the city. Our German overseers have devised a grand spectacle to convince us of their Aryan superiority. A race to be held here in Paris and broadcast to every corner of occupied Europe. Several high-ranking Nazi officials will be in attendance, including General Eckhart. My comrades, this is the moment we have waited for. We will seize this opportunity to strike a blow that will shake the very foundations of the Third Reich.
The crowd brass will be heavily guarded. You'll never get close to him.
You're right, Sean. We can't get close, but you can.
What the fuck are you talking about?
After the race, there will be an awards ceremony at the base of the Eiffel Tower. During this ceremony, General Eckhart will present the winning driver with an Iron Cross. That is when we will strike.
How are you gonna get past the security?
I won't have to, Sean. You are going to win the race.
I don't even have a proper car. How am I supposed to win a race?
Speak to Vittore. He has some good news to share with you. And Sean, you may be interested to know that the Germans are placing bets on the winning driver. At last count, the odds were 5-1 in favor of Kurt Dierker.
Valuable things just lying around. It's tempting.
Dr. Felix Kwong, at your service. I have heard much about you. I hope that we can work together.
That depends on what sort of work you have in mind, Mr. Kwong.
Dr. Kwong, I'm a clinical psychiatrist. Do you know what that means?
I don't know. You like to dress up in women's clothes?
That is very amusing. I'm sure your sense of humor serves you well in situations where you feel threatened or insecure.
There's not much threatening about a bloke wearing a dress, Doctor.
Never mind.
Did you have a proposal to make?
Despite what you might think, Mr. Devlin, I am a soldier. My battlefield is the human mind. My objective is to destroy the enemy's will to fight. There's a new field called psychological warfare.
There's nothing new about it, Doctor. We Irish have been at it for centuries, on both sides of the pitch.
Then, you understand why we must begin by sowing the seeds of fear and mistrust among our enemies. Our tool will be a traitor. In this case, a man who doesn't even know that he is a traitor.
You got a crowd to turn coat. How?
A combination of experimental drugs and hypnosis. I won't bore you with the details. Suffice to say, this Nazi will carry out my instructions.
And what are those instructions?
To assassinate a notorious Gestapo commander called Bauer. All you need to do is drive our impressionable German friend to Bauer's headquarters and make sure he completes his assignment.
Now I'm playing chauffeur for a Nazi? Must be a chilly day in hell. Good day to you, Doctor. I'll let you know how your little scheme works out. What's it like being a Nazi and all?
My name is Corporal Spitz. I have one package for Herr Bauer.
Oh. What's in the package?
Whiskey, sausages, porno magazine.
Christ, that's one hell of a gift basket. Where can I get one?
I am Corporal Spitz. I have a package for Herr Bauer.
Yeah, I gathered that. You just sit tight, Spitzy. Bauer's place is just up the road a bit. This is the place. You go on ahead. I'll be waiting here when you get back. Fucking hell! Quan's scheme just went pear-shaped. I'll have to finish off Bauer myself.
He's here! Stop him! Man, get
Ah, Devlin. Welcome to the underworld. What do you think of all this?
It's a hell of an operation you got here. I could see you command the respect of these people.
Respect may be, but loyalty is harder to come by. That's what I wanted to talk to you about. I have a problem that needs fixing.
Does this problem have a name?
Oui. Francine. She was to be my wife.
You got a problem with your lady friend? Talk to the barman. I don't deal with ex-girlfriends.
Allow me to explain. Before the occupation, I was a foreman in a motorcycle factory. The Nazis ordered the factory converted to manufacture weapons for the German military. Some of the men refused to obey the order. Those men ended up down here.
Where does Francine come into this?
I kept a list of informants. Working men who risked their lives to pass us information on German war production. Francine stole it. She sold us out to the Germans.
Why?
I heard whispers about Francine and the German. She was fucking him behind my back.
What else does she know?
Enough to get us all killed. That bitch could never keep her legs shut or her mouth.
I'll take care of it.
One more thing, Devlin. Francine wears a locket. It was a gift from me. I want it back.
I'll see what I can do.
Francine is a singer. She's performing at an outdoor concert not far from here. I want this business finished tonight.
Shot that! That should do it. Where were we? Here's the locket you wanted. I'm glad to be rid of the damn thing.
You have my gratitude, Irishman. I hope you won't allow misplaced feelings of guilt to poison this happy moment.
You're a hard-hearted son of a bitch, Mingo.
Thank you. If it isn't the Angel of Death himself, I thought I felt a chill in the air.
Cut the bullshit, Mingo. I didn't come here to listen to you flap your jaws.
Very well. I looked inside Francine's locket. The one you brought me after.
I know the one.
Do you know what I found?
A picture of yourself.
Not me! That blue-eyed devil. The The German that Francine took to her bed.
I told you before, adultery is none of my concern.
Ah, but this man concerns us all. He is head of military security in the industrial sector. Even now he hunts us, driven by his mad thirst for revenge.
Kill a man's woman, you take that risk.
She was my woman, not his.
Shut it! She was a Nazi spy, Mingo. Now get a hold of yourself.
This Nazi captain! They call him the Wolf. He hunts rebels for sport. It is only a matter of time before he finds his place and ties a rope around all our necks.
Then we'll find him first.
I already sent a team of my best men to hunt down this wolf. If you go now, you can catch up with them.
What's the score?
We have that Nazi bastard trapped. But those damned snipers won't let us get close enough to finish the job!
The shooting started.
Le puissant Reich a remporté une bataille décisive pour l'Afrique du Nord. La guerre devrait donc prendre fin rapidement.
That's what I'm looking for. Time's a wasting.
Just hate dealing with people.
Well, whatever you did to that crowd, it worked a little too well. Wanker never made it past the front desk.
I have not, as of yet, perfected the brainwashing technique. I will have...
Brainwashing? I'd rather my brain stayed dirty. So what's the next step in this master plan of yours?
Unfortunately, my plans must be delayed. The Gestapo has dispatched a pair of notorious assassins to hunt me down. I had a crucial meeting scheduled for today, but now I will not be able to meet my contact. The danger is too great. Unless, of course...
You want me to cover your back? Is that it?
There is a sniper's nest overlooking the square where the meeting is to take place. One of my colleagues will be watching the square from another building across the street with binoculars and a radio. If you position yourself in the sniper's nest, he will be able to help you spot any enemy agents in the crowd. I trust that you will kill them before they kill me.
You could find worse odds to gamble on, Doctor. I'll do what I can. keep low. They're sharp around here.
En l'honneur de l'anniversaire du Führer, le couvre-feu sera différé de 15 minutes ce soir.
Is anybody there?
Bonjour, Mr. Devlin.
All right. I'm in position. Keep your eyes peeled.
Kwong is entering the square now. I see nothing yet. Sniper, on the rooftop. The building on the left side of the square. Shoot him, quickly.
All right, keep your shirt on.
I see the second assassin. The building on the right side of the square. Quickly, he's taking aim. Target eliminated. That should do it. Wait, someone's coming. There, on the street. 3 more agents closing in. We are sending the car back for Kwong. Keep him covered. Excellent shooting, Mr. Devlin. Dr. Kwong has asked me to express his most sincere gratitude.
Fine. Tell the doctor I'll be in touch. Hello, Doctor. What sort of mindfuck you got planned for the Krauts this time?
The foundation of the fascist psyche is a nexus of fear and control. The tension between these opposing forces manifests itself as an obsession with power. Material, spiritual, and sexual power.
This isn't about your thing with women's underwear, is it?
For the last time, I do not wear women's clothing, Mr. Devlin.
I'm just saying. Maybe you should talk to a doctor about that.
The Nazis have installed a monstrous howitzer in the Pantheon Dome. The cannon's massive barrel thrusts into the sky above Paris like an engorged pillar of masculine flesh, while the women of the city tremble in the eclipsing shadow.
Suddenly I'm feeling a wee bit uncomfortable, Doctor. I'm afraid to ask where this is headed.
Don't you see? The cannon is a symbol of German authority in this area. We will drive a splinter of doubt into the heart of the Nazi forces. We will shatter their confidence and render them impotent.
I must confess, Doctor, that's one hell of a scheme. You may be the smartest man ever to slip into a pair of silk pantyhose.
You may leave now, Mr. Devlin.
Let's get to that gun and see what all the fuss is about. Dr. Kwong wasn't wrong about the size of that thing. Ever hear of overcompensation?
Das reicht. Nichts bringt es.
Bleeding all over!
Der Saboteur ist erledigt.
That's a fucking bullet!
Suche mir Deckung!
Fucking beautiful. If Dr. Kwong was right, there's gonna be a lot of limp bratwurst in the beer hall tonight. Luke said you got something to tell me.
When last we spoke, you showed little interest in what I had to say.
I've not come to argue, Vittori. I'm here about the race.
I've been working as a mechanic at the German motor pool. These Germans have loose lips. I've heard talk about a new addition to General Eckhart's private car collection.
And?
He has the Aurora.
The Aurora? Where?
Eckhart has a country chateau north of the city. The Aurora is there.
And you want me to go after her?
I spent half my life designing that engine. She'll blow the paint off any car in Europe. You're going to need her if you intend to win this race.
She's one of a kind. Somebody's sure to recognize her.
Not after we finish dressing her up. Find the Aurora. Bring her back here.
Those bastards should know better. Never steal an Irishman's girl. Enjoy it while you can, Eckhart. She's coming home with me tonight.
Sunday, Granny. Tell him I sent you, Freds. Franziska. What the fuck is she doing here? I don't suppose these fuckers are likely to answer a knock at the door. I'll have to blast me way in.
I don't suppose these fuckers are likely to answer a knock at the door. I'll have to blast me way in.
Der Saboteur! Du bist ein Schwein!
Now we're talking.
Ich greife von der Seite an! Überrascht ihn!
Was ist mit dem Kessler-Mädel?
Die Gestapo hat sie.
Hervorragend. Wenn wir nach Paris zurückkommen, erwarte ich, dass Sie sich persönlich um Ihre Befragung kümmern.
Hey, darling. Let's get the fuck out of here. With me!
You've done it! Seeing her again is like finding a lost child.
She's still hell on wheels. The Krauts were reluctant to part with her.
I only wish Jules could be here to see this. Get my toolbox. We have work to do.
You got it, boss.
I think I'm in love.
Rolf Becker.
Your new identity. You'll be posing as an amateur German driver. My friends in London made all the arrangements.
What now?
Now, I suggest you start practicing. You'll only get one shot at this, and there's no trophy for second place.
Bad civilian hygiene will not be tolerated.
What's the word?
News on Maria Kessler's whereabouts. She's being held in the Hotel de Ville.
Then I'll go in and take her out.
Yeah, I thought so. I see two options. There is a heavy-gauge telephone line that runs across the street.
Sounds like the quiet way in. What's plan B?
Kick down the door and kill everything that moves.
Subtle. I don't suppose you know where the holding cells are.
I'm told they can only be reached from a concealed passage from the library.
Any other surprises I should know about?
I overheard talk of a German Special Forces unit. Some kind of terror squad. They made a bloody reputation on the Eastern Front. Now, they're here. Taking orders from Dirka. You might want to take extra precautions.
I'll come loaded for bear.
Sit down.
There's the telephone wire. Well, that was easy. Now the library.
Geh hoch und mach weiter. Wenn du nicht vorsichtig bist, ist es dein Gehirn, das Hirn morgen von der Wand kratzt.
Behält, Hans.
Well, here's the library. Now, where's that passageway? Gotcha, you bastard.
Der Doktor sagte, das Brennen würde wohl aufhören, aber...
Surprise, asshole!
Alarm, Eindringling!
Er ist hier, schnappt ihn euch!
Geht in Deckung! Los, zum Sammelpunkt! Ah! Einheit!
Eindringling im Keller! Sichert die Gefangenen!
Verdammt, das ist der Saboteur!
Nie daneben!
Granate! Runter! Scheiße!
Eindringling im Keller! Sichert die Gefangenen!
What is happening?
Jesus, where did those freaks come from?
Siehst du?
I don't want to die! Who is that? Devlin? Is that you?
Who wants to know?
A brother in arms, mon ami! Please let me out! There is a lever in the office! Merci, Sean.
You one of Luke's fellas?
Oui!
We gotta get out of here. Come on.
Time! The door is locked!
Looks too heavy to blow with a charge. Maybe I can rig something up with that boiler. What's a day without getting shot at? It's about to get hot in here. Wish I had time to rescue a few bottles of scotch. Yeah. This old Gram's tougher than you.
Gott im Himmel! This is madness!
It's gonna be all right, darling. I'm gonna get you out of here. Ready? Then we're on our way. Come on, Maria. This is no place to linger.
Maria! Gott in Himmel! I do not know how to thank you, Herr Devlin. I will never forget what you have done today.
Seems His Majesty's government is in your debt as well. But don't expect a thank you note from Bishop.
Bishop can go and shite. I don't work for...
German machine guns!
Nazi soldiers! We're surrounded!
They must have followed you here! What? That's impossible! No one can...
Damn you, Devlin! You've killed us all!
No!
Skylar! What the fuck has gotten into you?
I can't allow them to take Kessler alive! There's too much at stake! I'm sorry, Sean.
This isn't over yet.
Get out of my way, Sean.
Like hell I will.
Oh, bloody hell! Don't make me regret this.
Arm yourselves! We'll hold them off as long as we can! This is nothing.
missing! Don't worry! That's what you get, fucker!
Sean! At the rear!
Kill the sappers first! The walls must hold! Sapper! Here's another! Shoot him!
Das hat die Bombe!
Seht ihr mal den Schütze?
Oh crap, I sprung a leak.
Sean! They're coming from the front entrance!
Ich treffe immer!
Watch for German sappers. They'll try to plant explosives on the building. Don't let that happen. Here they come again.
Who the fuck did I piss off now?
Another sapper!
Stop him!
Sean! Stop him!
Another sapper! Stop him!
Over there! They are attacking from the flank!
God. Do you hear that?
Sounds like a fucking tank.
Oh God. Do you hear that?
Sounds like a fucking tank.
Your friends sacrificed their lives to protect us. I only hope that one day I will be able to repay them. Somehow.
You will, Doctor. Just as soon as we get you to our laboratory in London.
Blood cannot wash away blood.
For your sake, I hope it can. Too much blood has already been spilled on your behalf. Papa? Where are we going?
Hush, mein Liebchen. We will be safe soon.
Papiere, Pass, sofort. Zeigen Sie mir Ihre Reisepapiere. Vielen Dank, Sie dürfen passieren.
Pleasure doing business with you. Luke, where is Veronique? Where is she?
It was chaos. We were separated. She was captured.
Oh, you miserable bastard! She stayed for you!
Sean!
Give me 10 men. I'll bring her back.
I cannot do that.
What? Why not?
The operation will proceed as planned. Once the attack begins, we will need every man who can carry a gun.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. We're talking about Veronique.
Our cause is more important than any one person. Even Veronique.
Not to me it isn't!
You cannot leave, Sean. We need you to drive the Aurora.
Find yourself another driver. I'm out.
Devlin, you look exhausted, my friend. I think you need to get some rest.
Veronique is out there. Somewhere in this city. I'll find her. I won't rest until she's free of those devils.
Yeah, I believe you, Irishman. I may be able to help.
I'm listening.
We will tap into the Gestapo's private telephone service. If it is done correctly, they will never suspect.
And then?
Then we wait and listen. Veronique's arrest is certain to draw attention.
What do I need to do?
At this moment, a storm is brewing in the skies over Paris. When it breaks, you will place wiretaps in a series of telephone junction boxes. The interference caused by the storm will mask the signs of our tampering. It will be dangerous rooftop work.
Just give me the taps. I'll handle the rest.
You must finish placing the taps before the storm ends.
Aye. Then I won't dally.
Watch your step up there, Devlin. I will be listening. If I hear anything, I'll send you a message.
Bollocks. It'll be a fucking miracle if I don't get zapped up here.
Also habe ich mir gesagt, weitermachen. Protesten. Diese hat immer Zigarette. Drogi.
Alfie! Das ist der irische Saboteur!
Right. No more of that then.
Verhör an Müll.
Die alte Frau ist immer noch an dem Tisch gebunden. Hilfe ist, die Piste aufzuwischen. Der dort der Telefonleiter. Der liegt ja auf. Scheiße. Was euch schießt. Zwei vor euch.
Uncovered the information we seek and more. Find me. Speak to no one else. Trust no one. Breiman.
Why does there always have to be the fucking sewer? War is a dirty business.
Devlin, are you certain we weren't followed?
I won't make that mistake again.
The raid on La Villette wasn't your fault, Sean. Someone tipped the Germans that Kessler was at the slaughterhouse. Someone with inside knowledge of the resistance.
A bloody turncoat. I should have seen this coming.
There is more. I found Veronique.
Veronique? Where?
The Nazis are using the Palace of Justice as a detention center for the political prisoners. They
spit it out, Joseph.
She has been sentenced to death.
Jesus. How long do we have?
We must leave now. There is no way to go through the prison defenses, but we may be able to go over them.
I don't like where this is going.
There is a Zeppelin fueling station just outside the sewers. If you can get inside, I may be able to arrange transportation.
On a fucking Zeppelin? What have you been smoking, Joseph?
It's our only chance. There is a radio tower at the top of the fueling station. Contact me when you get there.
Bryden said the radio tower was up top. Who's the Ubermensch now? You think I'd get used to this?
No! Hier ist es zu heiß!
Joseph, can you hear me? I'm in position.
Good work. I sent out false orders on the German command channel. A Zeppelin has been diverted to your position.
What's the plan?
You need to stow away aboard the airship. It will take you directly over the prison.
This mad scheme of yours is gonna get me killed. You realize that?
In all likelihood, yeah. But that can't be helped. Call me back when you can.
Transitpapiere sind an allen Kontrollpunkten Pflicht. Personen ohne gültige Papiere werden verhaftet. Prisoner number 72169. Henri Durante, found guilty of spying. The penalty is death. Prisoner number 48310, Maria Ramirez, found guilty of unlawful political speech. The penalty is death.
Inside.
you doing here?
Thank me later. Get up in front. I'll take the back.
Ich schieße nie daneben!
Ronan, let's move. Playing soldier. Step on it, Bryman.
What do you think I'm doing?
Roadblock, up ahead!
I'm on it. Now, drive through. Keep her steady.
Faster! Get us out of here!
I'm going as fast as I can!
Why aren't we moving?
All the engine is stalled! I can't get it started!
For fuck's sake, Bryman, you picked one hell of a parking spot.
Move over. I'll do it.
Hey! How do you do that?
A little trick Jules taught me.
That's just grand. Now let's get the fuck out of here. Chew you up, I will.
Sean, keep them off us! The track is coming apart!
Shut up and drive.
Stop here and split up.
I'll get Veronique back to the catacombs. Get to the truck and meet up later.
Thank you, Yosef. You saved all our lives.
You showed a lot of brass back there, mate.
I guess you're even now, yeah? Go! I will find you later.
Veronique, are you alright?
I thought I was going to die. I was certain of it.
Being afraid is nothing to be ashamed of.
I was not afraid. I am ready to give my life for what I believe. I know that now.
We both learned something about ourselves today.
We can't stay here. Let's get moving. Dr. Kessler and his daughter, did they escape?
They're safe.
And Luke?
He's been looking all over the city for you.
You don't need to lie, Sean. I know Luke did not send you to find me.
He's in a tough spot just now.
Luke's first loyalty is to the cause. I can understand that.
The only loyalty I know is the sort a man owes his mates.
Gilles was lucky to have you.
Veronique! But how? If you are here to bask in my gratitude,
I've come to warn you. Somebody's been talking to the crowds, Luke. You need to call off this crazy plan before it's too late.
It's already too late. There won't be another chance like this one. We must see it through, no matter what the cost.
You're gambling with other people's lives.
We have been gambling from the beginning. Are you coming? Now, the Aurora's frame has been loaded with 80 kilograms of high explosive. The blast will be heard across the city. That will be the signal for attack to begin. We will strike simultaneously at these locations.
What is our plan for getting the driver out?
There isn't one. Once the race begins, he will be on his own.
But I don't see the Irishman here. Who will try the Aurora?
That honor will be mine. Sean?
He once told me never to throw my life away.
We were talking about revenge. This is something different.
I can see your point. But you're forgetting one thing. I'm the one that started this race, and I'll be damned if I'm not the man to finish it. Take Vittoria and the Kesslers to the bell. The Rousseaus will know what to do.
From here, we will be watching you the whole way. I am proud to call you a friend, Signor Morini. When this war is over, you will be honored as a hero of my country.
In that case, you better make sure they get me name right.
John, is that you? What the hell are you doing?
Taking care of some unfinished business. Before I hit the finish line.
gathered here today to celebrate the glory of the Reich. Today the world will bear witness to the superiority of German skill, German courage, and German engineering. Citizens of the Greater Reich, behold the champions of a new Europe, the heroes of our glorious future.
Simon, where are you?
Belle de Nuit! They found us, Devlin! They're trapped! For the love of God, these people are unarmed! No!
Bryman, are you there? Damn it! God fucking damn it! Hold on, Joseph. I'm coming for you. Just a few minutes is all I need.
Dirka has gained the lead! Kurt Dirka now trails the rookie driver in second place. The Europa Cup goes to Rolf Becker, driving the Red Phoenix!
Put that in your fucking movie! Vittori!
Sean! You're alive! They took the Kisslers.
It's all right, Vittori.
Santos, he was helping them. Must warn the others.
I will. Just as soon as we get you out of here.
Sean. My son.
Ah, Mr. Devlin. How good of you to come.
What can I do for you, Madame Bonaire?
You are a young man, Mr. Devlin, and I am a very old woman, so let me tell you something of the ways of the world.
I'm listening.
Wars are not fought with bullets and bombs alone, Mr. Devlin. In order to destroy a society, one must first destroy its culture. Art and literature can become powerful weapons in such a battle. The Germans understand this truth better than anyone.
I'm not sure I follow.
Before the invasion, I worked as an art restorer at the Louvre. I have watched in horror as the Nazis plunder our national treasures and defile our cultural heritage right under our very noses.
People are getting killed out there, Mom. What's so damned important about a bunch of paintings?
Ah, don't play the fool, Devlin. Our culture is the soul of the French people. Without it, this nation will not survive.
What do you want me to do about this?
A Nazi general by the name of Loder has organized a series of book burnings in Paris. Thousands of rare and priceless volumes have already been destroyed. I want you to put an end to this atrocity.
Perhaps I'll compose a nasty poem in the General's honor.
A bullet in the head will suffice. General Loder deserves no less, I assure you. Good day, Mr. Devlin.
Didn't say anything about this book-burning bastard driving a fucking tank.
Fires of righteous purity.
for deviant intellectualism in the new pan-European fatherland. Nothing but garbage! Perversity, lies! He will not tolerate this so-called art another minute!
He's got their weapon!
The corrupt culture of this decadent nation will be purged in the fires of righteous purity! There will be no place for deviant intellectualism in the new pan-European fatherland!
Better keep low. They're sharp around here.
They call it art. Nothing but garbage. Perversity.
Schieße nieder, Junge!
Sean, we've got your back! Death to the Nazis!
We have not a second to waste. They have taken my cherished Renoir and many others.
Hold on, don't get your panties in a bunch. When was the last time you saw this Renoir fella?
He has been dead for 30 years.
It's not much of a bloody emergency then, is it?
Must you always try my patience? The Germans are smuggling masterworks out of museums all over the country.
Ah, the culture war. Is that it?
The ringleader is a Reichsminister official named Bachmann. I want him in a box.
A box?
A closed casket. I don't want his own wife to recognize him.
Shouldn't you be in the kitchen baking up some crumpets or something? It's just that sweet old ladies shouldn't get mixed up in this sort of thing. It doesn't seem proper.
Oh, spare me your chauvinistic bullshit. Herr Bachmann will be traveling past the Grand Palais in a bulletproof limousine. You will need heavy firepower to penetrate the car's armor. But that shouldn't stop a resourceful man like yourself.
Right. Yes, Mom. Now we're in business.
Posten 5, bestätigen Sie Entwarnung. Gang. möglicherweise Attentäter! Bringt den General hier raus! Jetzt!
Your reputation is well deserved, Monsieur Devlin. You have given these barbarians reason to fear. It must be difficult to plunder a nation's treasures when one is constantly looking over one's own shoulder.
One might think it would be difficult to conquer Europe with one's head up one's arse. Still, that maniac in Berlin managed to pull it off.
The Nazis have conquered our country, but not the hearts and minds of our people. When the music of freedom rings throughout the city, the dream of liberty will live again.
Are you off your meds again, Granny?
The Nazis have been using the Louvre as a stage from which to broadcast their vile propaganda throughout the city.
You want me to knock out that tower?
We have had enough of that fascist drivel, polluting our airways. It's time we called a different tune, don't you think?
Your point is well made, madam. It's time somebody turned the dial.
Oh, looks like somebody left a tank unattended.
A man by the name of Horst is organizing an underground street race in the city. I thought you might be interested. Skylar.
You look familiar, son. Have I seen you somewhere before?
Me? No. Must have been some other bloke.
You look just like that Irishman. The one I saw drive in the Grand Prix. Oh, that boy had talent. Maybe enough to take home the cup.
I would have taken that damn cup if that cheating bastard hadn't shot me fucking tire out. I mean, if that were me. But it wasn't.
No, of course not, son. That Dirker, he is a spineless Nazi worm just the same. A scum like him give my country a bad name.
Amen. So I hear you're organizing a race in the city.
Pull your car up to the line, son. If you finish the race in time, you can meet up and race with my friends in the countryside, yeah?
Reisepapiere? Du da! Keine Bewegung! Bis heute
bleeding all over!
We don't much like foreigners around here.
That's alright. I don't like slack-jawed sheep fuckers.
Come again?
I'm not out here to socialize. I came to race.
You talk bold enough. But can you drive?
Only one way to find out.
We will see. Pull your car up to the Starland when you're ready to race.
Nothing personal.
Sean, I gave your name to a couple of old friends who run rally races outside the city. You should drop in next time you get out to the countryside. They'll be expecting you. Vittore.
I know it's necessary.
If you're not too busy messing about with these Frenchies, could be I got a real job for you.
What's that? You need help changing Bishop's diapers?
That's just grand. See, somehow Bishop got in his head that you're not just another sheep-headed paddy fuck. Looks like the old man owes me 10 quid.
I'm sure the British won't miss 10 quid, but if His Majesty wants my help, it'll cost him considerably more than that.
That's what he said you'd say.
What's the job?
The Jerrys have taken over an old abbey outside of town, converted the place into an experimental radar facility.
What the fuck is radar?
Secret business. Bit over your head. Anyway, were it up to me, I'd dial up a squadron of Lancasters and blow that shithole back to medieval times. But the Jerrys are using their nuns as human shields. Our flyboys want nothing to do with it.
So you need a man on the ground to do your dirty work for you.
The old man says you've got a talent for sneaking into places and blowing them up. He seems to think you're our man. I say, why not? You get yourself killed, well, that's just one less paddy fuck to worry about.
Keep grinning, you tosser. I'll be back here to wipe that smile off your face when the job's done. Here we go again.
go. Just go.
Commandant Dirker reminds the citizens to conserve fuel oil. A chilly home saves German lives.
Köpfe einziehen! Ja, Volltreffer! Ich überrumple ihn!
Gut!
Ah!
He's pulled again!
Believer. He's back.
I told you I'd wipe that smile off your face.
Well, since you haven't managed to kill yourself yet, how about another job?
Oh, I never quit while I'm ahead. And right now my luck's running hot.
We'll see about that. The Jerrys have moved into an old chemical refinery on the riverfront. The old man smells a rat, and so do I.
What sort of rat?
Chemical weapons. Nerve gas. These Jerry bastards will stoop to any level. Use any weapon, no matter how sinister or cowardly.
I suppose you Brits don't go in for that sort of thing.
Why, of course not. We'd prefer murder remains a gentleman's sport.
Especially during wartime.
War is nothing but murder at large. Kill one man or 1,000 doesn't make a piss of difference in the grand scheme of things.
I suppose that depends on who's doing the killing and who's doing the dying.
You may be right, Irish. But we can wax philosophical when you get back. If you get back.
Count on it.
Demain, le marque du Reich deviendra la monnaie officielle en France. Échangez tous vos francs, votre or et vos pierres précieuses.
Was ist hier komisch?
Bastards seem on the prowl hereabouts.
Eine Bewegung!
Nicht in Deckung! Wartet, bis er nachlädt! Vorrücken! Ah, fuck! Fuck mich! Fuck!
Sorry, Jules.
Report any subversive behavior to the nearest political bureau.
Oh well, I'm not much for the sneaky stuff anyway. What's a day without getting shot at?
Ich mach hinten kalt! Köpfe einziehen! Rettet um euer Leben!
Ich habe dich gewünscht! La présentation de Casino conforme sera sévèrement punie.
Ich bringe ihn um!